call of the PAT.
Thank you, Tommy. Stevens in to attempt the point after. The snap is back. The kick is up. It is good. Lebanon closes the gap. It's 28-10. 8 minutes, 27 seconds to go in the third quarter of play. This sideline report.
Hi, I'm Brittany Denny, a sophomore varsity football cheerleader, and I'm here today with Jason Partlow of Partlow Funeral Chapel to present him with this Blue Devil souvenir and thank him for his support.
Thank you, Brittany. We at Partlow Funeral Chapel would like to wish the Lebanon Blue Devils and their coaching staff, the cheerleaders, a successful season.
Let's go Blues!
Get on the board. Chris Spurlock from Damon Pitt, a 12-yard touchdown pass. Lebanon going 78 yards in 11 plays. They threw the ball 10 of those 11 plays. Stevens kicks the extra point. 8:22 left in the third. It's 28-10 Riverdale.
Presley kicks it.
And it's a hook, and it comes to the near side, squirts out of bounds at the 28-yard line. So Riverdale will have it at their own 35. 1st and 10 for the Warriors. And here's where the danger really sets in, is when the Warriors get their hands on the football.
Well, it's obvious Gary Rankin is upset. He was screaming at his defense as they came off the field to the sideline after that PAT by Stevens. Riverdale's going to try to make a point, I believe, on the next couple of possessions. The illegal procedure call against Lebanon is declined, and Riverdale will take it right there on the spot at the 35. So Eric Locke back under center for the Warriors.
28-10, Riverdale leading the Blue Devils. And here come the Warriors with the double wideout formation. And the two setbacks behind Eric Locke, the quarterback. He gives to his tailback. He's got a big hole. Comes to the near side, gets a block. 35-40, 45-50, 45-40. 35 stumbles and falls at the 33-yard line of Lebanon. Trying to cut back inside a Lebanon tackler. Got his feet tangled up, and stumbling and falling was Ron Smith, a 5'11", 175-pound speedster senior.
They call that the counter tray. Fullback goes one way, the line pulls and comes back, and the fullback and the tailback just got in behind for the great yardage. Good work by that offensive front by the Warriors.
1st and 10 for the Warriors. Smith and Martin are the setbacks. This time they line Smith up at fullback, and they give it to Martin, and he didn't get much. Making the tackle was Jeremy Stafford. He had help, but he made the initial hit. Martin got back to the line of scrimmage and no more. 2nd down and 10. Lebanon kind of been laying for Martin all evening, haven't they?
Well, they have put some helmets on him tonight. Now, he's hurt us with a couple of runs. Daniel Johnson out of the game for the Blue Devils, and in at that defensive tackle spot is Michael Reeder, the senior.
And Big Chavis Randall, the center, leads him out of the huddle. He's 6'3" and 260. Locke behind him will make the call. Pitch back to Martin, coming to the near side, got a big hole. Now it closes, and Lebanon hits him and knocks him out of bounds. And a flag is going to go down. Now another flag is going to go down. That last one is going to be a late hit by Lebanon. What the first one was, I don't know.
Looks like they stuck Reeder with the penalty for the hit out of bounds. Martin had a hole and opted to go outside, and Lebanon's defense had strung the play out wide. Holding will be the call against Riverdale, and Lebanon will probably be hit with the play out of bounds. I wonder if these penalties will negate, or if because it was out of bounds, it's after the play.
Well, it was after the play, but let's see. I don't know. I'm with you. I don't know where they're going to negate each other or not.
They may mark them both off. Here comes the holding penalty.
10 yards holding. That's what it's going to be, evidently.
Well, excuse me. Okay, here it is. There's the personal foul against Lebanon. I was going to apologize because I didn't think they were going to mark it off, but yes, they are.
Against Lebanon.
The personal foul on the late hit.
We're going to lose 5 yards on that deal. We got 10, penalized 10 for holding. Now they hit us with 15, so it moves the football down to the 21-yard line and brings up 1st down for the Riverdale Warriors.
Well, a penalty of aggressiveness, and football players are supposed to be aggressive. We hit him a little bit out of bounds, and the mark-off only wound up hurting us about 5 more yards.
1st and 10 At the 21-yard line of Lebanon, Riverdale got the football. Double wideouts to the short side, near side of the football field, and Locke makes the call. Locke pitch out to Martin. Lebanon had him back behind the line of scrimmage. He breaks free, comes to the near side, breaks another tackle. He's at the 25 and a clip, and they dump him at the 11-yard line, but we get a clipping penalty down at about the 18, so that's going to cost him 15.
There's 2 flags down on the play. They may have gotten the quarterback, Eric Locke, for a block below the waist because he came in and rolled up one of our pursued men.
If so, that'll be marked off from the 29. Let's see what will happen.
That's the penalty that we want. Right. Titus Kelly had Jonte Martin in his sights, and he cuts back after breaking that tackle. Locke laid the low block, and there came a flag. There was also a clip.
So what they're going to knock off?
Let's see. They're going to take the first penalty, I guess.
From the 29 back to the 44-yard line, when Riverdale will have the football now, and it will be first down. And about 34 or 33 yards to go for the first down.
Hicks comes back into the game at a defensive line spot. Mike Greer is in the game at a corner. The other corner, Joe Preer, strong safety, Titus Kelly. Rich is your free safety. Linebackers in the football game, Lucas and Tim Kelly. Tackles, Wilson, Clemens, defensive end, Spurlock, and Stafford.
Riverdale will send 3 wideouts out now and lock the quarterback. Going to give it to his tailback, and Smith is going to be had by about a yard. He was never brought down, but his forward progress was stopped, and he was shoved all the way back to the 48-yard line. He only got about a yard out of that, if he got anything.
Good job by Clemens getting rid of the blocker and sticking the back right in the hole. John, good aggressive play by the senior defensive tackle.
You know, Tommy, you like seeing that, especially when the gap is 18 points. Your defense is still fighting. And that's what this Blue Devil team needs to do the rest of this game, is keep fighting them, don't give up, and keep putting pressure on the quarterback.
Football at the 39 or the 44-yard line. Gain of a half yard. Second down, 33 for the Warriors. And a flag now, that may be too much time. And I think it will be, and this is going to cost the Warriors 5 more. And we'll take all we can get here when we can get it, right?
Oh, absolutely. Out of the football game, Joe Preer. Damon Pitt returns at a corner after getting 2 or 3 plays off to get a little rest.
And here.
Second and long for Riverdale.
Second down, 38 now. Official timeout. Now they say they're ready to go. And the Warriors, with a lone wide out to the left short side of the field. Locke with the count, and Locke wants to throw. Comes back, Lebanon putting on the pressure. And wide open, there's nobody within a mile. He catches it at the 15 and trots in for the touchdown. There was nobody on that side of the field. How in the world did he get that wide open?
Somebody blew coverage in the secondary. Emil Mitchell got behind everybody. Just a straight 7-step drop for Locke, and he uncorks the bomb for the touchdown, and Riverdale goes up 34-10 with 5:37 to go in the third. John, you've got the call of this PAT attempt by the Warriors.
5:37 to go, third quarter. Riverdale trying to make it a 35-10 game. Michael Knox in to attempt the point after. The snap's back. Hill's hold is good. The kick is good. The score now, 35-10, 5:37 to go in the third.
Hi, I'm Joy Ansfelder, a senior varsity football cheerleader at Lebanon High School. We are here with Karen Castings of Lebanon Cablevision. We would like to thank them for their support of Lebanon football and present to them this Blue Devil souvenir.
Well, thank you. Everybody at Lebanon Cablevision is proud to support the Lebanon Blue Devil.
We love you, Blue!
With a one-man deep, that's Adam Pitt, and Knox is set to kick. High and short. Pitt going to run up, catch it at the 15, drop it, pick it up, come to the 20, 25. He's outside the 30 to the 31 to the 32-yard line, so Lebanon going to have good field position. And it happens every time. If you bobble that ball or drop it and then pick it up, it seems like the coverage breaks up a little bit and you get that good return.
Terry, what about that scoring drive by the Warriors?
Tommy, they go 65 yards. It only takes them 4 plays. It doesn't take this team long to score. Locke hits Mitchell, 49-yard touchdown pass. Knox kicks the extra point, 35-10 Riverdale.
Boy, the only mystery in that was where he was going to catch it or not, because he was so wide open it was pitiful. Pitt to throw. Pitt got Rudd on a look in, and he lost it. Boy, that was a good gain if he hung on to the football, and that was a catchable football. Up at the 45-yard line.
Sure was. No fault in the quarterback on that one as he found Rudd in the seam, and Rudd unable to hang on. Preer comes into the football game at a wideout. Rudd exits as Lebanon now looking at a 2nd down and 10.
Three receivers out for the Blue Devils. 2nd down, 10 yards to go. Pitt wants to throw. Batted down at the line of scrimmage. 3rd down, 10 for the Blue.
Once again, the defensive end on that side, Matt Willard, got his hands up, John, right in Damon's face and knocks the football away.
No, we've seen that all night long, Tommy, and they're going to continue to do that. We've got to get their hands down some way, and still we can't chop block them back there. So it's a tough situation for our halfbacks on that blocking scheme.
Lebanon again sends the 3 wideouts out. And Pitt goes back to throw. Got some time. Fires over the middle. It is caught. But it's going to be shy of the 1st down. It'll be at about the 39-yard line.
They ruled that incomplete.
Now they do rule it incomplete. But it was shy of the 1st down anyway, and Lebanon would have had to punt the football away. Now it is 4th down for the Blue Devils, and they will have to kick it away.
John, I thought the DB was draped all over Pitt as he tried to catch the football.
It looked like it was more of a pass interference on that play than the one that kept our drive going last time around. So, and we thought over here that it was a completion, and Coach Dillard was pretty upset that they called it incomplete.
4th down play for the Blue Devils, and back to punt is Pitt. Good snap, gets it away, high and long, and they're going to let it hit. And it's going to take a little Lebanon bounce at the 40 to the 35. Rolls inside the 30 down to the 29-yard line. And Riverdale will put it in play at their own 29 with 4:56 left in the 3rd period. Blue Devils trailing 35-10.
Terry, what about that kick?
Tommy, Damon's kick from the 39 and 11 and finally rolls dead at the 29 of the Warriors. So that put good for 39 yards. The Warriors taking over on their own 29-yard line.
Punting has been a bright spot for the Blue Devils tonight. Riverdale with the football at their own 29-yard line. Locke with a double wide out set is the quarterback underneath. Martin and Smith are his tail, and he gives it to Smith, his tailback, and Smith is hit at the 30 and knocked back. Lebanon's Blue Devils all over Smith, the tailback, at the 30-yard line. A gain of a yard, no more for Riverdale.
Michael Callis in the football game at a defensive end spot for the Blue Devils, making the stop and doing a good job as he stepped right in there, met the play head on, and initiates that tackle.
Jonte Martin now comes out of the fracas, and we got a new fullback in there. That's number 30, I believe, Jeremy Davis, a 5'11", 181-pound junior. They pitch it to the tailback, Smith, or Howard coming to the near side. Howard breaks a tackle at the 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. He's gone. 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Riverdale. Howard all the way 70 yards.
It just goes to show you Lebanon plays it well on one play and stops them dead in their tracks. And in Riverdale, with the belief that if they snap it enough, they're going to